Right. So this is my video about Trump and the. Give me 1 second here. It's my video about Trump and his Helsinki, Russia, Putin meeting, whatever. And then today he went and tried to ice things over. Now, I got a couple of, I'm all over the place on this, so I'm probably going to be all over the place in this video. My issue with him on this is like, look, stop trying. These people are going to believe that Russia's the reason you won the election no matter what. So go ahead and admit to the meddling. Yeah, they meddle. And I think what it is with him, what his problem is he figures by him saying, yeah, they meddled, and saying that they meddled, then somehow that's going to say, hey, you didn't win the election fair and square. They're going to think that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and say it. Hey, then they meddled, this and that, and this, and that is what it is. Now, what he did when he went and didn't say anything about that was stupid. And then threw the American intelligence agents under the bus. That was dumb. That was stupid. Why'd you do that? There's a lot of good men and women in America, in FBI, CIA, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So why would you throw all of them under the bus? Just, it made you look weak, man. It made you look weak right there in front of Putin. You could have went on here and said what you were going to say. Don't worry about trying to, and I honestly believe that Trump really cares what people think about him. But if he really cares what people think about him, then I think that he would sometimes maybe try to eat a piece of humble pie. He really needs to eat a piece of humble pie. He really does. With the press conference today, why not just say, look, I messed up. Just go ahead and say you messed up. And look, hey, I won't do that again. They meddled. That didn't have anything to do with the election. Stop talking. That's the other thing. Stop talking about the goddamn election, dude. We're 2 years into this. Stop, or almost 2 years, whatever. Stop talking about the election. The election is, hey, you won, man. I don't believe that Russia did a goddamn thing as far as influencing the outcome. The only outcome that got messed up was the DNC, which seems to care so much about Russia, about the elections not being rigged or whatever. I mean, hell, they're the only ones that rigged it. They rigged it themselves by taking it away from Bernie. But they're not worried about that, so whatever. But my issue is that he messed up right there. Say you messed up, Trump. That's all you gotta say. I don't understand why this is so hard. Why is it that it's so hard for people? Why is it we're so proud these days that we can't just say, I messed up. And people will get on you for saying I messed up, just like with the Gary Johnson thing. When he didn't know anything about Aleppo, he said he don't know anything about it. Ha ha! You should have known something about it. Hey, at least he was freaking frank and honest enough to say, hey, I don't know nothing about it. At least he didn't he didn't blow sunshine up our sundresses here. At least he didn't do that. He could have done it. So with Trump, just say, hey man, I messed up. They're still not going to accept it, but at least you're being truthful. Hey, I messed up. I should have said something right then. And now if you rewind it back, he should have said, hey Putin, man, look, stop meddling in the election. We know that you did it. Whatever. We can clean up our own house. Why throw everyone under the bus? It's just like you have someone in your family that's a junkie and stuff like that, and they've messed up and messed over people outside the family, and you just throw that person's business all out in the open. So-and-so's a junkie, so you can't do it. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Say, hey, look, stop meddling in our elections, and then we handle all our stuff with the FBI and everything all internally. We don't have to sit back and just throw each other on the bus out in the open. Anyway, like I said, I know I'm everywhere on this, but dude, he messed up. Trump, you messed up. Stop worrying about if people like you or if they do not like you. The people that don't like you are not going to like you no matter what you do. So go ahead and be as truthful as you possibly can. If you mess up, say you messed up. You know they're going to, whether you You say you messed up or you don't, they're going to say that you messed up, or that they're going to pick it apart anyway, so why would you worry about that? Try to run honest. You messed up, Trump. That was real stupid, throwing everybody to the FBI. And then you got these freaking idiots in social media trying to soft pedal and spin this like this is somehow okay. I'm looking at you, ABL, Anthony Brian Logan. I'm looking at you. What a freak. Hey, man, that was stupid. You're trying to actually say that this is okay. Same with Amazing Marcus. You tried to, or Amazing Lucas, or whatever your name. You try to say this is okay. Oh, this is all right. You try to spin this a little bit. I saw your video. You tried to spin this. Dude, this is the dude effed up right here. Stop trying to be a fan. These people need to stop being a fan of this dude. Stop being a fan of anybody. I'm not a fan of a person, of anybody, of any party, no matter what. I don't care. I'm not a fan of anybody. Because then I can't be biased. You will show your bias. You guys are letting your huge flaccid bias flop around. You know, why would you do this? Why are you letting your bias hang out of your trousers there, buddy? Why would you do that? Stop trying to spin it. Everything that Trump does is not a freaking amazing. He messes up. He messed up. All I'm asking is that he admits it. And when you're a fan of either party, you let people go, and you let them get away with things that they shouldn't get away with. That's all I got to say about it. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you in the next.